Hola, good people, and welcome back to We Are the New Normal. I'm Sam again. Good to see you back here. So, today we're going to talk about your mental health from the perspective of some place that you probably did not see a direct connection, and that is from your gut. If you think about when you go through something traumatic, or let's just say you have to go someplace and you're nervous about going, what's the first place that you feel a reaction to you having nervous thoughts? Stomach. Your butterflies in your stomach, you feel nervous, and just your midsection feels a little bit off. Well, that is because there is a direct connection between your stomach and your brain. One of the ways that we can take advantage of a better mental health is to make sure that we take care of our gut. Now, our stomach and intestines, our digestive system, is our first line of defense. Your stomach acid performs two major functions. It breaks down toxins and things that you need to rid your body of. It breaks down food, and it also allows you to absorb minerals and good things, nutrients from your food. So if you have an unbalanced gut flora, which is the good and bad bacteria that is in your stomach, if that is out of whack, it will affect every other part of your body. So we now know that in the American diet, we eat a lot of foods that contain preservatives that break down the lining of our stomach. Fast foods, a lot of packaged foods, a lot of pesticides on fruits and vegetables all do this. They work on the stomach lining, and instead of making it stronger, it actually weakens it, and it allows the food that we eat to then, first of all, because we have lower stomach acid, it does not digest food as properly. And when that food sits in your stomach and your stomach lining is compromised, then that undigested food, which then starts to ferment, is able to permeate your outer body, your bloodstream, other organs, with the food that your stomach is supposed to contain. You can imagine if you have toxins from your stomach spilling out into other parts of your body, that it will affect it in many ways. Just small examples of the direct connection between having good gut flora and your mental health is an increase in bacteria affects your ability to concentrate, your ability to handle stress, your ability to think clearly, your ability to not overreact. All of these things are affected when bacteria enters your bloodstream and then travels to your brain. It also affects your lungs. It affects your respiratory system. It can affect how your immune system overall. Once again, like I said, if your stomach acid and flora, if this ecosystem in the middle is off, it puts your body at a higher risk for infection. It leaves you less able to fight off disease, leaves you less able to fight off things like the common cold. So as you can see, there would be a chain reaction if this major ecosystem in the middle is off, to then affect your entire body. So we could go further and further into how exactly it affects your body negatively, but what we should more concentrate on is what we can do to prevent it. And if you have it, what we can do to reverse it. So one of the major things, once again, is fast food. Fast food is not nutritious, and it is actually dangerous for your body. The processes that they take, the amount of fats and oils in the process used to cook the food, the preservatives, everything in that works against your natural body function. Let's try to eliminate fast foods. Also, let's try to eat more fresh foods. When you go to the grocery store, the easy way to remember how to shop to live is you shop on the outside of the store. That's where everything is fresh. The produce, the fresh meats, the fresh fish, everything is on the outside of the store. The inner aisles are all of the packaged foods, all of the preservative-filled foods, canned vegetables, cereals, diet bars. You have to be careful of all of those things that are packaged. In order for them to maintain their shelf life, they have to be preserved. Those preservatives then go into your body and they work against your natural processes that keep you healthy. So look into eating as naturally as you can. I know that it's hard to think of going vegan or vegetarian, but in essence, it has been scientifically proven that our bodies function better on a clean, plant-based diet. Some people can't give up the meat because they say that they're lacking protein. Well, we get protein from beef, and we get protein from pigs, and we get protein from other meats because those animals consume protein through plants. So why not just skip the middleman and try to consume your proteins from plants? Plant-based protein is excellent. Drink a lot more water. Cleanse your system, especially for those of us who have to take medications. Those medications help one thing and could possibly hurt something else. And that other thing most times is your kidney. Your kidney is the organ that is used to filter everything through your body, to take out the good things and to rid your body of toxins. And when we are on constant medication, that is a hard process for our kidneys to have to continually do. So in order to help our kidneys, drink tons of water. If you can consume a gallon of water a day, that would be wonderful. But the rule of thumb is you should consume half in ounces of water of your body weight. So if you weigh 200 pounds, you should consume 100 ounces of water per day. And that is what your body needs to flush out the toxins, keep yourself hydrated, and be able to function every day. So there is a direct connection between what you eat and how you feel. People have said it all the time, you are what you eat. You truly, truly are. And now there's a lot more scientific proof that is showing us that our mental state is also based on what we are putting into our bodies. So let's be careful about that. We'll go into deeper videos on nutrition later, but that's just something to keep in mind on an everyday basis. When you eat something, think of it, is it fueling disease or fighting disease? That's the two things that food can do. Disease feeds on an acidic body, sugars, carbs, all of those things feed disease. If you have disease in your body, that is what it feeds on. So you think when you're putting something into your mouth, is it feeding a disease or is it fighting a disease? You need to look into alkaline foods, whole foods, electric foods, things that feed your body what it needs, use it as fuel, and you get rid of minimal toxins through that type of food. Just something to keep in mind. There is a direct connect between the head and the gut. And although your head, your brain is your control center, your stomach is your central ecosystem controlling everything else, fueling everything else, not controlling everything else, fueling everything else. So once this is in order, based on what you put in it and based on how it is processing, then everything else works well. So, last tidbit of thought, food is fuel, not therapy. Food is functional. It should work for you. So just be careful every single day. Watch what you feed yourself, watch what you feed your brain, input good things, you get good things back out. Thank you once again for coming to my channel. Just a bit of information once again that I hope will be beneficial to you. You are good people. Have a good life.